Welcome to Architech. This is Ritesh Srinivasan. In this video, let's look at Parrot. Parrot is a practical and feature-rich paraphrasing framework to augment human intents in text form to build robust natural language understanding models for conversational engines. If you are new here and if you like such content, please subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. So Parrot is developed by Prithviraj Damodaran. And as I said before, it is a paraphrase based utterance augmentation framework. So what is a paraphrase? A paraphrase is a restatement of the meaning of a text or passage using other words. Okay, so it is about rewording of something written or spoken. So what is paraphrasing or paraphrase generation in natural language processing? It is actually the task of detecting and generating paraphrases. Okay, and applications of paraphrasing are varied. It could be information retrieval, question answering, text summarization, plagiarism detection, right? So there could be different applications of paraphrasing. The Parrot paraphrasing framework uses the T5 transformer as its base. So the T5 transformer is disclosed in this paper from Google Research. It talks about exploring the limits of transfer learning with the unified text-to-text transformer. So T5 stands for text-to-text transfer transformer. The idea over here is that every task in NLP like translation, question answering, classification is cast as feeding this model with text as input and training it to generate some target text. Okay, I will put this link in the description of the video. If you are interested further, you can also look at this video from Henry AI Labs which talks about the T5 transformer. I'll also put the link to this video in the description of the video. You can install Parrot using this command. So once installed, let's go to a demo of Parrot paraphrasing framework. So here you import Parrot, basically you import Torch and some other libraries over here. You can define a random state for the seed value so that the results are reproducible. Okay, the first thing you do is you initialize the models. For that, this is the line of code which you need to write, whereby you are initializing the Parrot paraphrasing framework. Now let's have certain phrases over here. Let's declare certain phrases over here. So the phrases are like, my iPhone is not working, it will not start is one phrase. Another phrase is my iPhone is hot all the time. I can't access my bank account. I need to know my bank account balance. Okay, so these are some intents. When I am saying an intent over here, the first two are intents for maybe an iPhone support chatbot. Okay, so when a user is interacting with the iPhone support chatbot, he may type any of these phrases and the chatbot needs to understand what is the intent behind this particular phrase. Okay, the next two sentences can be for a bank chatbot. Okay, so the bank chatbot needs to understand this phrase from the user. Okay, and then has to give back a appropriate response. Okay, now let's look at paraphrases which are generated by Parrot, which is generated by augmentation over here. So over here I'm printing out the paraphrases. So this is the simple method augment. You pass the input phrase and here you can print the paraphrases. For example, let's look at what are the paraphrases which are generated over here. So my iPhone is not working, it will not start is paraphrased as my iPhone won't start. Okay, or my iPhone is not working, it will not start. You see the comma is removed over here. These are some paraphrases. So paraphrases are nothing but rewriting the same thing such that the meaning is still the same. Okay, so my iPhone is hot all the time. So if you look at this particular phrase, the paraphrases are my iPhone is hot, my iPhone is always hot, my iPhone is hot every time, all the time and every time kind of matches up, right? My iPhone is warm all the time, my iPhone is hot all the time. So there is also a score over here. Okay, right? Now let's look at the banking part of it. I can't access my bank account. I can't get into my bank account. It means the same, right? Can't access my bank account. It's also the same. I cannot access my bank account. It's also the same, right? So another phrase over here is I need to know my bank account balance. So these are the paraphrases which are generated. I need to know what my bank account balance is. I need to know my bank balance. I want to know my bank account balance, right? I need to know my bank account balance. So that's the same as the input sentence. So these are the paraphrases which are generated. So what is the use of generating this paraphrase? So when you are developing a chat bot, it is good to train with multiple utterances for a same intent. For example, the intent is that iPhone not working. Okay, that is the intent. So you would want to supply with multiple phrases which mean the same, because users can say the same thing in different ways. So the more different ways you cover, your chatbot will be able to give a correct response back. Okay, so the paraphrasing library is very useful over here to generate paraphrases based on an intent. Okay, so the intent is iPhone not working over here, or for the intent over here is that iPhone is hot, right? Heating, iPhone heating, you can say it. Here it is about access to bank account. Here it is about, you know, bank account balance details. So that is the intent. So for that intent, you are trying to give as much variations in the way the users will utter a phrase. Okay, so now you also have other options over here to tune. So you can have diverse paraphrases which are generated, and you can also define some thresholds on the paraphrase adequacy and fluency. Okay, now what is this paraphrase adequacy and fluency? So adequacy means is the meaning preserved adequately in the paraphrase. Fluency means is the paraphrase fluent in English, right? Is it fluent English? Okay, now diversity is how much has the paraphrase changed the original sentence, right? It could be lexical diversity, phrasal, or syntactical. Okay, so now with these options enabled over here, okay, let's see what kind of paraphrases which get generated. So when I say diversity, do diverse is equal to true, again I am giving the same sentences. You see this, what's wrong with my iPhone, for iPhone not working, right? How do I get my iPhone to start, right? My iPhone won't start. So these are diverse, but they mean the same thing, that your phone is not working. Okay, so again my iPhone is hot all the time is like iPhone is hot all the time, more or less it's same, right? So here you have I can't access my bank account, I can't open my bank account, right? So here I need to know my bank account balance. Tell me the balance of my bank account. It means the same thing, right? So you actually have these filters which you can change, like whether you want diverse paraphrases, what kind of adequacy threshold you want, what kind of fluency threshold you want. So you can change these parameters and you can generate different paraphrases using the Parrot paraphrasing framework. Now another interesting point over here is that you also have a rephrase function, okay, which is about, you know, same, you are trying to say the same thing, but you are trying to generate a new phrase. For example, my iPhone is not working, it will not start, my iPhone won't start, my iPhone is always hot, right? I can't access my bank account, I have access to my bank account. This is slightly different over here. I don't know why it gives this kind of an output over here. Okay, I need to know my bank account balance. I need to know the balance of my bank account, right? So this is about rephrasing. Okay, now another use case where you can show, like where I can say why you know, the Parrot paraphrasing is very good for intent augmentation is it kind of preserves the slots. So for example, if you look over here, it is about I need to book a ticket for the movie Iron Man on this particular date. So it's about ticket booking. So the slots are like the movie, the date, right? Are there any flights available between Bengaluru and Delhi tomorrow? The slots are places, Bengaluru and Delhi, and it's about flights, right? So let's try generating paraphrases for this particular, you know, phrase. So here, if you look at this, the input is I need to book a ticket for the movie Iron Man on 21st Feb. So the paraphrases are: please book the Iron Man movie tickets on February 21, 2020. Okay, it maintains this phrase, it maintains this date basically, as well as the movie. So it is maintaining the slots. Okay, please book a ticket for Iron Man on February 21st, 2020, or please book a ticket for Iron Man on 21st February 2020. It's again maintaining the date. Okay, if you see the month and a day are mixed up over here, again it is mixed up over here, but it is maintaining that slot. Okay, so the intent is there, which is well maintained. The slots are also well maintained. Okay, for example, are there any flights available between Bengaluru and Delhi tomorrow? Over here also, do you have any flights from Bengaluru to Delhi tomorrow? Do you have flights between Bengaluru and Delhi tomorrow? So the tomorrow is the date, the places are Bengaluru to Delhi and flight, right? All these are maintained over here. As I explained, you can use the Parrot paraphrase based utterance augmentation framework to actually augment human intents in text form. Say this would be useful for building chatbots and other robust NLU models for conversational engines. If you like this video, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Also press the bell icon so that you will get notified whenever I create new videos. See you in the next video. Bye for now.